This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. We're in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. Well, this is what makes this tight end so difficult, Chris. I mean, this defense is playing man-to-man coverage. You go to a corner route, he's running like a wide receiver. Travis Kelce in the NFL has changed the game for up-and-coming tight ends from the high school game, now in the college game. They're essentially wide receivers playing tight end.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. On the move now. Looking for 6. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Canes.
It's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick-6 in the 1st quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive. We start at the 28. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Delayed handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Run quickly. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Snags a quick throw. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Barnes. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Miami. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
EAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here comes the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the route. Can he get there? He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Georgia Tech, 3.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Physical one earns the first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They'll try to run behind the big left tackle. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Had a sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
This will be a challenge. Second and goal from the 14. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Looks left and finds his target there. They're able to get him down.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 27. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Good catch, just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. Second and 10 after the previous play. Wants to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Close to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Georgia Tech, 13.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
The offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. What a grab by the junior.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Fernandez. Past the 10. Touchdown, Miami. They continue to roll up the score.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35, Georgia Tech, 13.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw over the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right. Sales. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To the air, it's Humphreys. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Yellow Jackets pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A It's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead to 14.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a snap here. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. That's caught. It's Fernandez. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the stills.
Fires it on the move. With the catch, it's Fernandez. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's got a man down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch because I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia Tech, 21.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Humphreys. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Yellow Jackets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback?
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
No problem with BMT right down the middle. Bringing it out, it's Barnes. He's tackled at the 17, so they've been better to... in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Not able to connect, incomplete. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Hand off to the back. He's got the first and still going. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Breaks free. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Touchdown, Canes. This offense cannot be stopped. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back. It's Humphreys. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. And they'll use the ground game here. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal to 7. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Georgia Tech, 28.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it with the draw play. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.